Right, he's got a little opportunity. Again, the first dart is a beauty, but there's such chunky darts, it's quite hard to get all of them in there. A little bit too hard at the moment to do that.
Almost proved you wrong there. Almost.
Can go and get all of them in there. Yes, he can, but only just. And he was very confident that was sticking in there.
As you say, chance for an early break here for Wright. He's double 19. Pins double 19.
Peter Wright with an excellent leg of darts. And Gerwyn Price, the 180, rendered absolutely useless. I'm not sure there are many players in the world who can drastically change their equipment and go out and do this. He's a freak.
And just say, we know he experiments, but needs double 12. Excellent outshot there for Peter Wright. Now 4-1 up on Gerwyn Price.
This would be totally unnecessary. I'll not know if he would have gone for the bullseye, but I think he might have.
Yeah, we have seen some players undone by that, but you just get the impression that Peter fancies this one tonight.
Well, Gerwyn Price is making life easy for Peter Wright because he's not really challenging in some of these legs. Yes, he's had a couple of good ones. But Peter Wright is being allowed to play a lot of this game with very little pressure. Gerwyn Price, I mean, he just looks like he feels the game is lost. It may be lost. Peter Wright's got options here. 80 left, 2 tops, treble 20, double 10, treble 16s maybe. Well, I think that's probably the sensible route, because then a single leaves 3 darts at a double.
Indeed, and he will be back. Again, Price is not able to find a treble.
So for a first win of the Premier League campaign, for Peter Snakebite Wright, either side of that. That's one of the problems with these new darts. Double top can be an issue, because you end up covering a lot of the bet.
Yeah, let off for Price. Can he make the most of it? Double 16. Pins double 16. Good response, but unable to leave himself on a finish, so Price with the opportunity.
168, a bogey number. Peter Wright cannot finish this. All he can do is set it up. And he'll set it up very well. But it is a 1 treble combo finish for Price, ending on the bullseye, or 2 trebles to leave double 6. And he can't find a treble with either of those darts. So match darts missed by Peter Wright already. He gets more of them here. Double 16 now the target. It should be easier than tops with these darts. Nothing is looking easy all of a sudden.
6 match darts come and gone for Wright. Needs 16 here for tops. Price pins his favourite double top.
And the fans appear to have been chanting Gerwyn's name. Peter Wright's average in the last 3 or 4 legs has tumbled by about 10 points. And he has now lost 3 legs on the spin, and Snakebite is in trouble.
Yeah, obviously having to switch, not happy with the lie of either of those.
99 leaves him on a bogey number again. Gerwyn Price should get a chance to win the match. It might be a very good chance. He'll take that. The Raw says he fancies his chances at this 1-2-7. He's only missed 2 darts at double in the whole match. He might get one for the match in his next visit.
All Peter can do now is try and set something up and hope Price misses.
Peter Wright looks like he's panicking. Gerwyn Price is on the charge. He should get a match dart. He will get a match dart. And Gerwyn Price has missed the chance to go through to the semis. Will he get another one?
Needs the treble 18. Yeah, just can't find it. Disappointing there for Peter Wright.
Does leave himself on a double, but Gerwyn Price, 1 for double 12. More match darts. He should never have won this game. And he might not still. 3 match darts spurned by Gerwyn Price, and Peter Wright to win a match he should have wrapped up minutes and minutes and minutes ago. Last chance. By the skin of his teeth, Peter Wright gets his first win of this year's Premier League.
Forget about the 2 games that Michael Van Gerwen has had in this year's Premier League. Lost them both. One last week. But he didn't have a big performance against him in Liverpool last year. He was 4-1 down in a match, Johnny Clayton. Averaged around 106, came back, won the match, won the evening. And that was one of 4 victories, or night victories, in last year's Premier League campaign.
Yes, indeed. That was February the 10th. It was week 2 in Liverpool last year, week 6 this, and the Premier League campaign hasn't started as well for the Ferret in 23 as it did in 22. Double 14 for MVG for an early 3-figure outshot.
Goals on big stages, and Johnny Clayton seems to get to him more than other players on the circuit. He's going through the gears here. Average creeping up towards 101. Massive opportunity to break through here.
Wild. Well, I mean, he'll be very disappointed with that, to miss both segments of the bullseye and find himself chasing another treble. And Clayton here can swoop again. He's missed the big number. Well, in the first game, it was a missed match dart-a-thon between Price and Wright eventually won. This is turning into a missed big number-a-thon early on in this clash. Van Gerwen, surely this time, 3 at tops to go 3-1 up.
Careless from Johnny, and Michael Van Gerwen makes him pay. Bit of daylight, and with the darts as well, it's a massive advantage. Line in the previous match at 5-2. You said to me, come on, we're on in a minute. Well, let's not take it for granted. That one almost got turned around. Gerwyn Price starts to win 6-5, but you just feel this is a massive task for Johnny Clayton.
And Van Gerwen to march on into the semis and play snakebite. Double 8. Ooh, and it wasn't far away from double 11, which would have bust the score and sent him back to 96.
Just to stay in it. Needs the treble. Doesn't get it, so more match starts for Michael Van Gerwen. He's missed one already, but for yet another win here in Liverpool.
And Michael Van Gerwen makes light work of Johnny Clayton and beats him for the 3rd time in the 2023 Premier League.
Well, the crowd are on their feet, and the Asp looking to leave tops, which he should do from there. Yeah, it's exactly what he does do. He's slimmed down his darts in recent weeks to make it a bit easier to cram them into the treble bed, and he's been very effective at doing that.
So this for an early breaker throw. Takes it comfortably.
nice use of the bullseye there. The 25 getting into a 2-dart finish. If he'd gone for one of the big numbers and didn't get a treble, he'd have to use all 3 darts to clear up. Now the Asp. There's room, surely. There's plenty of room in the treble 18, I'll tell you that.
Great switch from Nathan Aspinall. Just love how they manage the board.
And all of a sudden, Chris Dobie, who was 200 points clear in this leg, is in trouble. Real trouble. Double top. 3-0, Nathan Aspinall, double break of throw, and the Asp is averaging 107 in Liverpool again.
You can see a pumped up Nathan Aspinall.
Well, this is for a break of throw, and maybe a way back into this match. It's not going to go. He's going to take a chunk out of it. Not as big a chunk as he would have liked. He went in search of the bullseye there. Oh, he's not going to take out another, is he? For 4 now! Nathan Aspinall is hitting everything at the back end of legs. A 112 was good. A 143 was spectacular. Now surely he gets darts to win the leg from here. He won't get him in this visit, but something has to go catastrophically wrong for Chris Dobie not to get darts to win this leg.
Agreed. Sensible set-up shot there from Dobie.
And looking for his second 174 of the game, couldn't get it. That's a little awkward. Over the top. Yeah, really nicely negotiated by Dobie. Hollywood gets his first leg on the board. Is way back on 160. But he is going safety first anyway. OK, double 15 will do. Now Nathan Aspinall has already had 2 ton plus checkouts. He took out some big checkouts last week in the Premier League as well. Surely it won't be a third here. It's not going to be.
So Dobie here for a break of throw. At double 15. Yeah, comfortably taken there for Chris Dobie. Now Chris is throwing to go within 1 leg of Nathan Aspinall, who he felt was really bossing it at 4-1 up. Quite get the maximum to leave a finish. Just keeps him in touching distance of Aspinall in this leg.
He was looking for his first maximum to leave himself on tops. It's not a bad second prize for the Asp. That has not helped Chris Dobie at all. I mean, he's fortunate that he has left the finish, but it's a big one. And double 10. Nathan Aspinall is 5 out of 5 on the doubles. He is needed to be.
180 for Dobie. Aspinall yet to hit one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Proper stuff as the Masters champion Chris Dobie and the former UK Open champion Nathan Aspinall go at it. And look at this from Dobie. Chris Dobie has gone back to back. He is on the 9-darter in a leg that he must win to try and turn this game around.
Exceptional sportsmanship there from Aspinall. He's back in the treble himself.
Chris Dobie has only ever hit 1 9-darter in his PDC career, and it was not on the television. He will not hit one tonight with darts like that.
Hear what the crowd think about it. I think Chris probably thinks the same.
It's exciting being on a 9-darter. These things happen.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I assume, I'm guessing. 6 perfect darts to start the leg. He hasn't left himself the best finish. And Nathan Aspinall is not going to take the 157. It would have been a fitting end to this game with the way that he has finished. But this is massive. Dobie takes this, he's got the darts to win the match in the final leg. 20 segments. Double five. Double five would have made it 5-5. And the Asp, if this first dart sells into the treble 20, he has 2 match darts.
And there you see it, absolutely outstanding from Nathan Aspinall. You can see what that means to him.
I'm certain Michael Van Gerwen will be there, and then I think, obviously, take your pick then. I went with, surprisingly, Price, Johnny Clayton and Michael Smith as the other 3. But it's going to be a great race. I saw last year Joe Cullen was never in the top 4 until he got in the top 4 in the last week, so he just hung around and took his chance.
I thought for a moment that arch fence sitter John Part had entered the booth and developed a North Walian accent. Double 18, Michael Smith, what a start that is for the Bully Boy as he cans a 1-1-0. Break of throw in the opening stanza of this quarter-final.
Chris Dobie, thinking that's hard to believe at the minute.
Aspinall's finishing sensational in that match. Now, this would be sensational from Dimitri.
Just never felt that you can get a sort of, you can have a feeling sometimes when there's a shot going to go. Dimitri Van den Berg just hasn't started here.
Tops, double 10, and he's very adept on that segment. He's adept on virtually any segment, but tops and 10s are his bread and butter, and he dines out on double 10 to go 3 up. Yeah, he started the night as second spot, as Emma was saying, and he started the night as second favourite with bookmakers to win the Premier League behind Van Gerwen. This is on. That is on now for double 13. Now for an absolute ramtoosler of a finish, which would have put him 4 in front. As it is, it can be 3-1 in the twinkling of an eye.
That would have really hurt Dimitri Van den Berg, but he's got to hold up his end of the bargain here. You can't afford to do that. Dimitri Van den Berg had teed up the leg really well. 12 darts thrown, he was on a double. But he's missed. Will he get another go? He is going to get another go. Lifeline for Van den Berg.
And he wants double 6. And he converts this time. So Van den Berg gets a leg on the board, 3-1. I mean, Michael Smith chose double 13, and you couldn't blame him from the lie he had, Mark, after the first dart on the 146 combination.
Kept missing, and Aspinall came down and kind of changed the match.
If you thought about what had just gone as a darts player, you'd never be able to play, would you? It'd be impossible. You've just got to just plough on with the next dart, because that's the only thing you can affect. If you started drifting into dreamland legs before, you destroy yourself.
Yeah, and he's the world #1 and world champion, so you obviously have setbacks, you recover from them, and you don't become top of the sport. Well, there we are. Van den Berg with a big finish and signs he's warming to the task now. His average creeping up towards 90. It's still nowhere near where we expect.
Got himself back on track. He's won consecutive legs to haul himself within a solitary leg of the world champ. And now game on here, especially with Smith struggling to hold throw, and that last dart of that 3-dart visit, very important, I feel.
Well, it was good that he checked back. There was a temptation to just stay up top, and if he just hit a single 20, they left 159, which obviously is a bogey finish. He's still got a bit of work to do here. Good from Van den Berg.
Yes, double 7 for Michael Smith to bang in his second 3-figure outshot of this contest, with Dimitri Van den Berg waiting to have a pop at the lesser spotted double 17. Remarkable. Both on 1-2-4 here. And it's on here 14 for the ball for the Bully Boy. And the self-same combination on offer for Dimitri Van den Berg.
Van den Berg's only took a 1-2-7. It's pretty similar. He's got to get in that 14 segment. Bullseye. And he has the same outcome. Great effort from the pair of them.
Well,
this ain't a gimme, is it?
no, it was almost Michael may hit and Dimitri may hit. Oh, double eight, last dart in hand, and that's a biggie if ever there was one. 2 treble 20s, double 15, you'd fancy will be his MO.
Yeah,
there's one of them. There's another, and he likes double 15. But he can't find it, and it was for the match. But he should be back to mop up with Van den Berg with a really tricky test ahead of him.
Yeah, you called it. He's very comfortable double 15, Michael Smith. Wow. Dimitri really should have maybe stayed on the treble, but that could cost him. This is for the match.
Double 4, and Michael Smith defeats Dimitri Van den Berg 6 legs to 3. Got off to a flyer, went 3 legs up. Van den Berg came back.
Great. It's even worse in the Premier League. I mean, you could say this about everybody, to be fair, but particularly Peter Wright against Michael Van Gerwen. Oh my word! Is he staying there? Cavalier from Peter Wright.
I think he's just, you get the impression he's giving up on this leg. Van Gerwen with an early break. Doesn't get it, but will be back. But he's got to navigate his way around double 7. Yeah, they met in Liverpool last year, actually, in the opening match of the opening quarter-final that night, and Van Gerwen won comfortably 6-1.
Now, he's only won one of his last 10 against MVG in the Premier League, and that was behind closed doors during the whole lockdown times. You want to go back to the last time he beat him in the Premier League in front of a crowd. It's Rotterdam in 2018. That's astonishing. But Michael Van Gerwen does not produce an astonishing set of misses as he pins double 7 to break the throw in the opening leg.
At the minute, I think he's kind of put on the back burner. He used to want to win in style all the time. He's happy just to grapple and get a victory. Wasn't thrilled with how he played against Johnny that got the win, and he's out of position now, but he's not almost certainly in the top 4, but he's not a million miles off that, is he?
No, he's going to take some serious dislodging. I think things would have to go horribly wrong.
Rod Studd mentioned earlier, 4th spot last year was Joe Cullen on 24 points. Michael Van Gerwen wins this. He's homing in on that points tally, and he's homing in on another final. Consolidates the break, 2-0 in front here.
106 for the match. But you would think if you're playing Michael Van Gerwen, you want to give yourself your best chance of victory.
You say that, he throws anything, he refuses to throw mine down. Yeah, I'd have gone halves on the royalties, the lot with him.
Look,
but he's not having
throw anything. He just doesn't want to do that sort of reputational damage to himself by throwing your gear.
He's making inroads here. Will he go for the ball? Yeah, I think he's going for it. And gets it, the right decision. Brilliant leg from Peter Wright. 12 dart, hold or throw. It's delicate, isn't it? We've seen a 1-2-2 from well, he may not get a go. We've seen a 1-2-2 from Michael Smith tonight. That was finished on double 7. Peter Wright will be going the same route. A couple of treble 18s ideally, otherwise just stay in that 18 segment.
Great dart. Another great dart for double 7. And it drops low, and it might be a key moment in this match.
You find it hard to make a case for Peter Wright to come from a couple of breaks. And here's a couple of breaks and throw down. We can see what that means to Michael Van Gerwen. Let's cap off a really clinical display for Michael Van Gerwen. There it is, double 12 to finish in style. Just pulls it inside. Peter Wright, just to hang on in there, 80 to keep the tie alive.
Well, if there's any shot that these darts are good for, it's this one, because that's not in the way. It's an open bed, but he cannot find it, and that might be curtains for Peter Snakebite Wright. MVG for 6-1.
The second one, he rushed the third one, he just tried to clatter through, hasn't he? He should be moving along, really, because that seemed to kick left. The second dart seemed to kick left. He may get another go here. This looks difficult. Oh, where'd you go? Maybe left side. Oh, he's coming right. It was always going to be difficult. More opportunities for Van Gogh to wrap it up.
Double three. Still double three. And Michael Van Gogh is missing and missing and missing. That is 7 match darts that he has missed.
And Peter Wright pinned this tops. And he's got the same problem. Left side this time. Again. And still. This ain't a gimme for Michael Van Gogh. He's an awkward one for the double. And he gets there in the end. A bit of a mess at the end, but Michael Van Gogh with a convincing victory over Peter Wright.
Beautiful darts. The way Michael Smith, once the first 60 goes in, can be called a maximum is almost unique in professional darts. It really is. The most wonderful first dart merchant. And now he leaves 41 for an 11 dart possibility. Double 19. And it's not regulation, this, is it? I mean, what's going on? I mean, he'll be thinking, why was that? It shouldn't be within an inch of the treble. What a strange game this is. Tops for Aspinall. Double 10. To get it back, all square. The most bizarre match we've seen tonight. And with 2 and 3 following the first dart, really smoothly. Which is why he was the #1 180 hitter in the World Championship and has been on 2 occasions. Another. Oh, that's just wide, only just though. And that now leaves him vulnerable to a Michael Smith attack and a break of throw, which would put the world champ 4-2 up.
72. Number 16 for the tops. A wild attempt.
Would have been 4-2 with success there. Aspinall, this is where he hit the double by accident before. Now he's got 2 in the locker. He's looking at tops. He's only got 1 left, and it's a big miss because it really just opens the door to Smith to go 2 legs clear here.
Double 10. Oh, no, Smith's missing.
Well, both players have thrown 18 darts in this leg, and it's going to take at least 19 to complete it. Aspinall with the re-grip wasn't happy with the way it felt in his hand, and he won't be happy with it where it's located in the board. Oh, there, that's close. Oh my word. 5 missed by Aspinall on the back end of this leg, 4 by Smith.
Absolute drama here. But no drama now for Michael Smith. 4-2 ahead.
Calculate and calibrate when you're going to be on stage, and it's a little bit easier with the earlier games, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. You know when you're on.
Anyway, he's going to know when he's off in a minute, because Smith is potentially 3 darts away now from wrapping up this match in 8 legs with a 6-2 success. He doesn't need to go for the bull at the end of this, so he goes for it at the start. 82. Well, that's a miscount. Or just a missed throw.
A rare miscalculation there from Michael Smith.
47. Michael, you require 39.
Yeah, he's miscounted there. Well, now he can go back to double 16 here, or he can go to double 10, which has been one of his favourite calling areas. Double 10 it is, and double 10, Michael Smith wins the match in comprehensive fashion.
In the 20 segment, he's going to get a go at the 170.
96.
Big ask for Michael Smith. Michael Van Gogh started the brighter of the 2.
It's on, but no longer.
140. Michael, you require 74.
For an early break. Tops of Van Gogh in. He got this earlier on against Johnny Clayton, just pulls it low, and Michael Smith on a double he's fairly comfortable on to move back in front.
Loves double 10, really likes double 15. Oh, and you could see it's just skidded off those markers, I think, and away and over the double.
He was unfortunate there. And Michael Van Gerwen gets the break. And leads this final. Is it going to be a hat-trick of victories?
Pangabow. Lightning could not strike twice, could it? We saw him hit the perfect leg in the World Championship final against Michael Van Gerwen. He has left himself 1-4-1 after 6 darts as he looks to produce perfection once more.
They're roaring him on. Just falls low. Just rushed that second dart. Good last dart. We'd love to see the 9, but Michael Smith just needs to get this match back on throw. He may not get a look at the 55. He is going to.
But that is some serious pressure for Michael Van Gerwen. Now Michael Smith with a back-to-back 180s at the start of the leg has got himself a chance to level the match. Double 10. And level he does with a 12-darter. Not enough to really turn the screw, MVG.
Head off to Nottingham next week, week 7. Van Gerwen right again. Michael Smith takes on Chris Dovey.
Oh, 170 set-up shot, absolutely magnificent. Michael Smith, he's already taken out 111 in this game. 120 would be a huge step towards victory. He should get a dart. OK, double 10, that's fine. Nice open bed for him. Couldn't have gone any better. He loves double 10.
I think that top's just slowed down the rhythm of Michael Smith, and Van Gerwen to move in front again. And does move in front, and will now throw for a hat-trick of Premier League night wins.
I don't think it's the white flag that's been raised. Van Gerwen has raised it for him. Mind you, there's still an opening potentially.
Smith, though, yeah, I was going to say, may have to bring the ball into play in it. Good last arm, even that. Still giving himself plenty to do, but this for the win.
Wow. I mean, he blocked treble 20, but he didn't go for it to try and get a match start at the bullseye. Michael Smith is not going to take out the big combo finish, but Michael Van Gerwen, an interesting play there.
He's crawled to the finishing line a bit here, Van Gerwen, and that's 9 darts out of big treble. But this to complete the job. And now then, Michael Smith, if he can take this 90 out, he should get minimum dart at a bullseye. Double 15 will be the dream. Stay straight, it's a dart to level.
Another in the 20 segment. Now the bullseye. And he misses the bullseye by the narrowest of margins. And is it going to be yet another point in this match where Smith cannot hit and Van Gerwen does? Because Michael Van Gerwen makes it 3 on the spin.